this is the right building. I think this is his car. All right, let's see how this goes.
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for a mic. Does a mic work here?
Yeah.
Can I speak to him?
Sure. What's this about?
Are you Mike?
Yeah.
Can I step inside? It's cold.
Sure.
Thank you. How you doing? Nice to... So, a couple days ago, you left a comment under somebody's comment section. Do you remember that by any chance?
Not really.
It was regarding Tennessee, District 7. Yeah, well, John, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I was that person that you commented under.
Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Crazy world. But I just wanted you to know, you see how easy I found you? It's not cool, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you the opportunity and apologize, or I'm gonna show your wife the grounded account I found. How do you feel about that?
Not
Right. It's crazy world out here. So I did make this apology. In case, you don't have to. I understand it's hard, but all you have to do is read this nice little apology I wrote. Thank you. Go ahead.
Mike. Do apologize for my actions. And I see the consequences of my actions. And I will not do
Say it
this.
louder.
I will not do this to anyone else ever again.
Oh, good job, Mike. Thank you. I'll take that back from you. Yeah, I need that for other people. It was really nice meeting you. And
what? Motherfucker left a comment and said, I hate your black ass. Hold up. Man, got me so fucked up, I swear. Well, think I ain't finna come get his ass.
Y'all, tell me why this lady drove 2 or 3 hours to this man's house that left a comment under her post. He left a hateful, racist comment under her post, and she found out where he works and drove all the way to his job. I don't know how he was the one that answered the door. I don't know how that happened, but she drove to his job with a pre-written apology letter that she gave to him and made him apologize to her for his hateful comment under her post. Because if he didn't apologize, she found his Grindr account and was going to tell his wife if he didn't read the apology letter that she wrote. And for y'all that don't know, Grindr is a male and a gay dating site or a gay hookup site that he is on. So he's on there trying to hook up with other men, and his wife doesn't know. If it was me, I would have told his wife. I absolutely would have made him apologize and told his wife. Anyway. But y'all, this is dangerous. It's absolutely hilarious, but this is dangerous. I would not suggest you do this unless you are armed and can protect yourself. But the way that she was so nice about it, it's like she was a nice lunatic. And I love that about her. So I'm going to get into what people are saying about this crazy lady, and I will talk to y'all later.
Just needed security at that moment, because what? I was just joking. I would instantly went into playing. I was just playing. What you talking about? Like, nah. I'm gonna get on the internet and make an apology video. I was just playing. What you mean? You found me? Are you crazy for real? You crazy for real? A comment on the internet made you get in your car. First of all, you had to have took some time. FBI and shit, y'all need to hire her. She had to have sat back on her motherfucking couch or something and sat back and took some time to look for your job. Find your real name, first and last name. Look for your motherfucking job where you working. Call up there probably to verify, make sure. I hope she did before she drove fucking 3 hours. Oh my God, then it was a man. So it's like, it ain't like she was pulling up trying to fight another girl or stuff. No, this lady is crazy.
You made just sent her account to private after posting that video that went viral where she drove 3 hours to confront this guy named Mike who left a negative comment in her comment section. And if you didn't see the video, she just seemed like the nicest, most sweetest person that you ever meet in your life. She's got this great smile. She was very cordial. She said, hey, may I come in? It's cold outside. He let her in. Big mistake, Mike. But anyway, the point of my post is last night I made a video about the Ohio State-Indiana football game. And I said, hey, you know what? I think Ohio State's going to win. I'm an Ohio State fan. And it was really just that simple. Well, someone got into my comment section and he left a comment that wasn't very nice. And so I want to see if Deville You Made's available to see if this dude's got a Grindr account and then maybe see if she wants to do a road trip next weekend. And if she's not available, I 100% understand, but I want to tell her thank you for two things. The first thing, I want to say thank you for showing us that you can't just make comments on the internet and hide behind your keyboard. Sometimes you got to, face the consequences. And the second thing is for showing us how well you confronted him and you were super polite about it, you were super tactful, and you still got the results that you wanted without resorting to, different means or whatever. But so I think those are two great things, and I just never want to be on your bad side, and I do not have a grind.
Let me just tell you something. That woman is unhinged, and she needs to be in jail. Now, I know y'all saw that woman who went and drove 3 hours to go and demand an apology from that white man, Mike. That woman is unhinged. I hate to say it. But then I saw the comment that he posted under her Facebook post, and I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. So this is the comment right here, and he said, Juneteenth, MLK Day, Black History Month, Kwanzaa. The list keeps getting bigger. At what point will you people be grateful and stop fucking whining? First of all, this is the prime example of fuck around and find out. And it was crazy because he was up there scared. He was up there. She wrote the apology. He actually read the apology. You up there scared. Where was that energy? Keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. But for real, y'all, don't start this. Don't be starting going out driving, looking up people. That's insane. That's actually insane.
It is with a heavy heart that I will have to inform some individuals that their lives might be irreparably damaged from what I do, whether that be today or tomorrow. After making 2 small posts about District 7 in Tennessee, many people felt that this was their opportunity to come under my comment section and leave hateful, absolutely disturbing comments. And I think it is evident that y'all have never met an individual like myself.
This lady hopped in her mother sedan and drove to wherever the hell Mike was. Like, I'm thinking, I really think that he was at work or something. And then it's crazy because she was so smooth with it. She was so freaking smooth because she said, you mind if I come in? Like, they made conversation and she just, boom, you mind if I come in? It's cold out here. And he was like, yeah, come on in. That lady could have got Mike up into a million tiny pieces and nobody would even know, because if she really wanted to, she could have gotten Mike the hell up out of there because she was so freaking smooth with it. And Mike just said, yeah, come on in. That's crazy. But driving 3 hours to go see about somebody over a TikTok comment, you know what I'm gonna be a little more careful about what I be typing in them comments, because I don't want nobody to drive 3 hours to come see about me. Like, that's not the type of life I'm living.
Driving 3 full hours, 180 minutes in the blistering cold just to confront the man that left a hate comment on your page and make them apologize with a handwritten apology that you have wrote for yourself. Or you're going to tell their wife that they were trolling for cock on Grindr. The absolute dedication. This is absolutely a new level of fuck around and find out. Because she simply could have broadcasted where that man worked and got him fired. But she said, no. No. She said, you know what? 3 hours is not that fucking far. I'm going to do a pop-up. I'm going to pop up at this man's job. How the fuck did she know he was at work at that time? Who knows? Hell, I'm sure if she was able to figure out where the fuck that man works, she probably has access to his workday too. It's as if making the conscious decision to sit behind the wheel of a car for 3 hours, possibly stop at 2 gas stations on the way with a handwritten apology was not enough. She said, you know what? Let me check to make sure he's not fucking me in too. Let me do my due diligence and see if he's actually faithful to his goddamn wife. Just imagine the gleefulness that came across her face when she was hit with that Grindr bomb. Like, that absolutely was the cherry on top. And let this be a lesson to all of you keyboard warriors that sit behind the keyboard and think you're going to say what you want to say to people. Now, me personally, I don't give enough of a fuck about y'all to drive 3 hours. Hell, sometimes it takes too much energy to block you bitches. However, now that I know that there is someone that will willingly go the extra mile, does she take bookings? I will absolutely use her services.
That woman drove 3 hours to go and confront Mike about a comment that he left on the TikTok video. She wasn't having it. She even had a pre-written apology letter. So she goes to him and says, Mike, would you like me to show your Grindr account that I found to your wife? She goes, because it was really easy to find you. Her name is the villain you made. She wasn't playing around. And he said, I'll read the apology letter. That's wild behavior. But you know what? People get on this app and they say whatever the hell they want in the comment sections like they're keyboard warriors. Like nobody's gonna be able to figure out it's them. They say it with their full chest until somebody show up at your door. She had me like, damn. But you know what? Being a content creator, we do see so many wild comments that come through, especially me that does like politics. People get on there and they'll tell you how the hell they feel, and that's fine. But then we also get a lot that's called the messages, where you have to go through and look through the request. And there's people that kind of get a little bit aggressive in there, and sometimes it's very threatening. So there is a lot of wild people out there. You gotta be careful. But she's just lucky that he read the apology and that he didn't want his wife finding out about the Grindr account. But there's really some wild people. I wouldn't recommend anybody doing that at all. I mean, you show up here at my house, we're gonna have a problem. But I don't put myself out there being mean and hateful to people. Let me know if you saw that lady and what you thought about it. Does it make you think twice now about what you say in that comment section? Let me know. Bye.
She walked up on Mike like, hey, you remember you said XYZ on TikTok? Like, what? You see how easy it was? I found you? And Mike, if you don't make this apology, I'm gonna expose your Grindr account to your wife. You wouldn't like that, right? That wouldn't be cool, right? And smiling the whole time. And then told old boy, all you have to do is take this apology. I've already written an apology for you, and you can read said apology. And he did. Ma'am, baby, that's some 50 Cent level petty. That is some the Avengers walking in on Thanos level. Like, ma'am, how did you... Sometimes you just don't want to piss people off. You got to be careful who the fuck you fucking with on these apps and who you leaving comments under. Because, like she said, you see how easy it was she found that nigga? Like, I'm cool. I apologize to everybody.
If you guys do not know who the villain you made is, you have to go find out. What she did, I love her so much. I don't know why her account is private now, but it is. But you can still find the video. She went and some douchebag left a really nasty comment on her video. We still don't know what the comment said. But she found where he was. Drove 3 hours to go find him and to call him. And she's like, hi, are you Mike? Are you Mike? Oh, can I come in? It's cold outside. He's like, yeah, sure. So she goes in. She's like, you don't know me. I don't know you. But you left this comment on my video. Do you see how easy it was to find me? Also, do you think your wife would be happy to know about the Grindr account that I found? And then she's like, I'm going to give you the opportunity to apologize. I have a pre-written apology for you that you can read. I love her so much. And may we all... Oh, so he reads the apology, okay? But I'm like, may we all have this energy of not letting douchebags in the world today get away with crap anymore and call them out and go find them. I love you. Please come back.
So allegedly, because I have no proof to this, I've only heard it from other creators. The individual that drove 3 hours and stated, if you do not apologize, I will release this to your wife, is being hit with a blackmail charge. I'm sitting there like, I don't know if that's true or not. The conversation I want to have is it blackmail to force somebody to apologize? And then if you force somebody to apologize with releasing their LGBTQ, I don't know the rest of the acronym, activities, is that something worth going to jail over? And then who filed the charge? Like the moment you go to the police and it's like, yeah, this person is blackmailing me, telling me that the case would go to court, I would assume. And in court, wouldn't everything that would be blackmailed come out anyway? So at that point, is it public record? Is you trying to put it on public record? Like, what do y'all think about this situation? Because I'm looking at this like, oh, hell no. What y'all say? Right, because he's telling himself and me. He's telling on himself right then. No, there's no way. I can't believe it. Because it just doesn't make sense to me. But at the same time, she went private. I don't think she went private because of a case. I think she went private because so many people was coming to her account, grabbing all the information they needed and leaving without actively tagging. But I have no idea on that because I can't get in. Please accept my request. Please. I apologize. I saw that video at 2 in the morning. I saw your other video at like 3 in the morning. I was late. I was late to the party. I was not actively able to hit the follow button because I was too tired. That's why, man. Let me in.
The villain you made is definitely not going to jail. She's not going to jail for anything because she did nothing wrong. There is nothing that says that there's nothing against the law of exposing someone for being a cheater. I'm assuming that is what Grindr is. It's one of those swipe left, swipe right apps where look for women or look for a significant other, right? There's nothing illegal about exposing someone for being a cheater. So she's not going to jail. And let's say that it was illegal. Someone put in the comments that she played chess. That would be him. That'd be the equivalent of him playing checkers, right? If she were to go to jail. Why? Because if she does go to jail, who's to say that she's not going to, release or go and speak to his said wife, right? It's a lose-lose situation. Or for Mike, at least. Not for her. So, if I go to jail because you want to post stupid stuff on my page and I have something on you, best believe if I go to jail for it, I'm releasing them anyway. Point blank period.
People might say, that is going way too far. Who stays mad at someone for over 3 hours, a complete stranger? But the comments that people are willing to leave online are so fucking bold that it is going to get to a point where people are going to say, no, you're being held accountable. Now, would I recommend someone driving 3 hours to a stranger and confronting them this way? No, because you never know who you're going to be presented with. However, she was able to find his location, find where he worked, likely find his house and his address, and she was able to find a Grindr account. So the reason that this man ended up apologizing.
So old buddy Mike was on the down low and this lady found out just from him commenting in her post. And I just want to say I'm glad this happened. I'm glad it happened. I love it. I love it because more people need to stop playing around on the internet. Like they can just say anything and and there's no repercussions that's gonna happen. More people need to be pulling up on people. I see people all the time calling people bees, racial slurs, all kinds of things. Because they know they behind that keyboard and nobody gonna find them. But now that y'all see that you can get touched, I expect a lot of people to chill out in them comments.
Juneteenth, Martin Luther King Day, Black History Month, Kwanzaa, and the list keeps getting bigger. At what point will you people be grateful and stop fucking whining? I'm just here because black people fatigue. I'm tired of the unruly N-word mentality and lack of basic home training. It has nothing to do with whining. I'm not sure if you have noticed, but a lot more white folks ... The options were apologize or I show your wife the Grindr account that I found.
I didn't see the comment, but it sounds like it was racist, derogatory, whatever it was. But she turns up to his doorstep and she's calm, collected. She's smiling at the guy. See how easy it was to find you? Big man, apologize or be telling your wife about that Grindr account. Couldn't see the guy's face, but you could feel the shit coming through the screen, right? The guy must have been terrified at that point. And all of that, big bravado, it goes out the window. We're very lucky that most of the time, women just let shit go, but never underestimate a woman, mate. When you've got that level of emotional literacy that men don't have, we lose control. We lose all mental functioning, completely emotionally unstable, but not women. Oh no, she would sit down, read that comment, maybe even have a bite to eat, and then start picking you apart. And before you know it, you're toast.
Y'all ain't gonna lie, I just watched the most badass thing I've ever seen in my life. Yep. And this woman needs to be nominated for like 2025's Queen Petty of the Year because she was amazing. Her name on TikTok is The Villain You Made. Yeah. Oh girl, when she was mad, she was mad. Evidently, she's in Tennessee, was making a video about District 7, and some gentleman, I use the term loosely, decided he was going to make some little comments that she did not appreciate. Y'all get this. This is where the queen of petty kicks in. Oh girl drove in her vehicle 3 hours to old boy's work. 3 hours to his work. Went in there, introduced herself with a smile on her face like she was going to give him a casserole. Oh, no. She basically called him out. Yeah. And then she hands him a piece of paper with a written apology for him to read aloud because if he did not feel the need to apologize, she was going to tell his wife about his Grindr account. What kind of goddess is this? I mean, when I tell you that is the level of petty I long to be. I mean, you got to commit to that level of petty, and she did, and she wins the award for 2025. I mean, I have seen some petty things this year, but that right there takes the cake. And, yeah, she has, I'm fangirling over her right now. Fangirling. Yeah, everybody needs to go follow her. Petty Queen 2025.
Terrified. I would have been terrified. Do we know what he said in her comment section? Does anybody know what he said? And do we have eyes on her at all times? Because
when I tell you, my heart was racing the entire time I watched this video because it's like, I can't believe she's doing this. Like, I'm like still recovering. And part of me is concerned because is this safe for her? But then again, like this guy did not know that she was coming because who expects to, comment something mean and then a few days later, get a knock on their work door and it's them. Anyway, just like Jen Hamilton, I appreciate petty. And honestly, I think I'm in love. Also, I think there's something poetic about the fact that this video has almost 1 million views. And I hope this woman is making money off of it because driving 3 hours, that's an expensive tank of gas. It's kind of cool.
The shadow end of a kiddie pool, it was never that deep, okay? To drive 3 hours to confront somebody over a comment, right? This girl pulled up on that man. I know that man was probably shaking like a tambourine on the first Sunday to confront him over a comment. And I'm like, girl, I know everybody on here gassing her up, but she could have literally walked inside of the lion's den, okay? It was never that deep. It was never that serious. And as someone who gets over 100 comments a day. People be talking to me wild, okay? Calling me everything but a child of God in my comments. You think I'm finna get in my car and drive 3 hours? I wouldn't even drive 3 minutes, okay? And I feel like this just goes without saying, like, if you're trying to get into the world of creating content, or somebody that's just trying to put themselves out there to be perceived by a lot of people, and if you're gonna get triggered by some comments and you want to drive 3 hours to confront somebody, listen, this line of work ain't for you. Just go ahead and put your phone on the charger.
So y'all, there is an update. I tried to go follow her, but her page is privated now and she was overwhelmed. So here's the update.
So I wanted to give y'all an update on the lady, the villain that you made, this young lady right here. She made her page private yesterday because she said that she's fine. She's fine, y'all. If you can see, she posted this video 23 hours ago. She made her page private and she made it where you can't stitch her videos. She said because when she posted that video, she only had 16,000 followers. She's up to 111,000 followers now. She said it was overwhelming. It was way too much for her at one time, and she did not know how to deal with. She said it was just a lot. She said, I don't know, some of y'all got a lot of stuff going on. She said, but she loved it, but it was just a lot for her. And for someone who is not used to get like a lot of bigger attention on social media, it may be overwhelming. But she said that she's fine. I'm not sure if she's gonna open up her page for more followers or not. I don't know. She never said that she's gonna reopen up her page. She never said that she's gonna make any more videos. What I do know she said was the comment. I keep seeing a lot of people tagging somebody named Michael Reynolds in my comments and saying that he's the person. She never said who the comment was, that what Mike's name was. She said that it was under her folded comments. So she had to go through and read her folded comments. I don't think you can see the folded comments on somebody else's post because those are the filtered comments. I don't know. But she never said it was Michael Reynolds or whoever other Mike y'all done went and found and tried to destroy his life. Please don't do that. Unless y'all have solid proof that it came from her, don't believe that. So, but just to update, she is doing fine.